Speaking of inner flow and the state that we can achieve, it's interesting. I always start, if you get here a little early, you see I'm generally in meditation before we start the class. And this morning I sat down and there was just so many kind of thoughts going on inside of me that it was actually took a moment to settle down into that feeling of flow. And it's very hard to get to the feeling of the kind of flow of our being, the flow of universal energy, the flow of source through us, if our mind is here and there and it's racing to this and this thing I've got to do and that thing I've got to do later. And that's kind of how we spend a lot of our time in life, is just, I've got to do this, I got to get my to-do list, and trying to keep up with something. But to acknowledge that there is a steady, and that's an important word, a steady stream that is always flowing through you, and it is supporting you, and it's providing you with what you need, and it's bringing stability, and it's bringing a sense of ease, and it's bringing a sense of clarity, and it's bringing a sense of well-being. It is constantly flowing to you. But to feel that, we have to settle down for a moment. We have to be willing to let go of the to-do list for a second and just tune in with that inner stream. So let's do that right now. I'd like everybody to join me before we even jump into the physical postures. I want you to just open your hands in your lap, open your hands on your knees, whatever feels best for you. And we are going to take our awareness and we're going to let it move down into our heart center. Now, you may not know what that means. You might want to tap on your breastbone or scratch your breastbone a little bit, and that'll give you a bit of an internal focal point. So let your awareness move down to where you just tapped on yourself. You might notice that thoughts are moving or you're not quite sure of what you're doing, and that's okay as well. Just tell yourself, I'm going to settle down. Internally, I'm going to take a seat. I'm going to take a load off. Now, if in your mind's eye, you can imagine that right down in that heart center, there is a flower blossom. You can imagine a rose, you can imagine a lotus, whatever you like, and just take a moment and feel the flower opening. Now, you can't force the petals of a flower to open, you just have to allow. And soften again, maybe exhale. Now slowly start to imagine the full expression of that flower in full bloom. Maybe it has a fragrance. So the energy of the heart is open. Feeling a sense of calm coming over you. All right, we're going to begin our practice from this place, from calmness, from centeredness, from inner focus, from inner blossoming. Rub your hands together at your heart. Keep your eyes down in your heart center. Keep looking down there. As you're rubbing your hands together, kind of imagine like sparks, energetic sparks just flying around this blossom in your heart. And now we're going to pull our hands, thumbs against the breastbone. Inhale deeply to your heart center. Hold it in for a moment. Imagine that flower is just in technicolor, radiant, radiant with light. Exhale your breath out. Again, inhale, pull the light in. Hold it, feed that blossom in your heart, technicolor, brilliant light. Exhale it out. One more time, inhale. Hold it. Exhale it out. Good. We're going to chant Om in just one moment. First, feel the sense of flow. Feel the sense of energy flowing, swirling, flowing, all through your heart. Open hearts, open hearts, open hearts. Relaxed shoulders, relaxed mind, open heart.